Hi guys, this is video number 1 for violin and viola. It's on how to handle your instrument. So you'll want to do this video and practice it a little bit. It'll take about 10 minutes and that'll be the first thing to practice before we actually end up playing your violin or viola. First though, I got to tell you, did you know that you are one of my favorite students? I don't even really know you yet, but I do know this. You're willing to try something new. You're willing to try an instrument, which means you might like music, but what it really means is you're a brave person. You're not embarrassed to try something new, because when you try something new, you're gonna sound terrible, terrible, terrible at first. And that's okay, but you'll get better and better with practice. And people who try new things usually are going to try other new things later on too. You might try soccer or volleyball. You might learn to swim. You might become a mechanic. You might become a doctor. Who knows? Because you're brave enough to try finding out what you really enjoy and what you become really good at. So, you just need to know you're one of my favorite kids if you're trying a new instrument. Here we go. Okay. How to handle your instrument. First, I'm going to show you getting the instrument out of the case. Now, the zippers can be hard to work with, but I like to have the zipper meet in the middle. This case has 2 zippers. So I go around and around, and then open it up. When I open it up, I don't yank it quickly, because look at this strap. This strap is just made of cloth. It's just sewed on there, and a lot of times kids break these straps by putting too much stress. Also, the other kind of case and this kind of case both have hinges. You can't really see them on this case. They're covered by material. You don't see the hinges on the back, but there's hinges right there. Those hinges, the screws of the hinges come out a lot because it gets handled too roughly. So most kids treat their violin carefully, but some kids don't treat their case carefully. Please treat them both carefully. So when you open it up, don't yank it hard. Let it rest gently. Then, when you take it out, I like to tilt the neck up and get a firm grip of that and then lift it out. And your violin is good. Okay? So you might practice putting it in and taking it out several times. Get good at doing that in a safe way. Now when you put it away, you got to make sure it's really down all the way where it belongs before you shut the lid on it. Okay? For instance, if I accidentally didn't have it all the way down like that, and I shut the lid, I might break the bridge. By the way, when do you think violins and violas get hurt more? When they're being played or when they're not being played? Correct answer, when they're not being played. When the instrument gets left somewhere, like maybe in a chair or on the couch or in the corner of a room or something, if it's not in its case and put away properly, people can be running around the house and forget it's there, and that's when it gets hurt the most. So make sure you always put away in its case and put it in a safe place, maybe under your bed or maybe in the back corner of a closet, maybe up in a safe shelf. So you have now gotten the violin out of the case safely. We're going to ignore the bow for a while. And I want to show you handling the violin or the viola. Now, this part is strong. You're fine there. The shoulders are strong. I call these the hips are strong, but you don't want to touch this area, and you don't want to touch the peg. Don't ever pick up the instrument by this scroll, because this is a weak part of the instrument and the whole head could break off the scroll. So we support the weight by the neck, that's okay, or by the body. All right. Hey, good job, kids. The next lesson is going to be how to do rest position and playing position.